What is up, my Pokemon fans? Welcome back to the channel. I'm RealBreakingNate. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day, and here is what's going on this week in the world of Pokemon. So let's go ahead and jump right into it, and I think the biggest piece of news that we have heard this week is the official announcement for Gen 4 in Pokemon GO. That's right, earlier this week, Niantic officially announced that Gen 4 is finally making its way to Pokemon GO. Now, there's no official release date for it yet, nor do we know the method of how they're going to introduce the Generation 4 Pokemon into the Pokemon GO game. But the Pokemon Company and Niantic did put up a really cool teaser video. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll go ahead and link it down in the video description down below so you can watch the entire thing. But we did get a glimpse of the Generation 4 starters, Piplup, Chimchar, Turtwig. We did not get to see them all the way, but just a little glimpse to kind of whet our palate, so to speak. But with that video, I think one of the biggest buzzes about it is that if you haven't seen it yet, this is a little bit of a spoiler, at the very end, we get a small little sneak peek of Giratina. We only see the eyes, and that's all, and then the video cuts away. So what role does Giratina play in all this? We have no official idea yet. So my thoughts on what might happen if we keep in mind Mewtwo ends in the raid battles on October 23rd, and if you got the Pokemon GO newsletter, they did talk about a certain discovery of a ghost Pokemon, and to stay tuned. Now, with Halloween coming up and Giratina being a dragon ghost type, could this be the discovery that they are talking about? Could Giratina be popping up as a legendary raid boss soon? Only time will tell, but I would definitely say to probably keep your eyes open to around that October 23rd date. Next up in the news, we have the Pokemon that Ditto is absolutely obsessed with, Melton. So this story has to do a little bit with Pokemon GO as well as the upcoming Nintendo Switch game, Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Now on Wednesday, Pokemon gave some details on how we're going to be able to get Melton in Pokemon GO. Now it is going to require you owning Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee. So you want to get yourself a Melton in Pokemon GO. It's actually going to be not that hard, but a little challenging all at the same time. So essentially what you have to do is you have to take a Pokemon from your Pokemon GO game and transfer it to your Let's Go Eevee or Let's Go Pikachu game. Once you have completed that task, you will receive a mystery box in your Pokemon GO game. Once you open up that mystery box in Pokemon GO, it is going to give you access to catch Melton in the wild, which I have to say that I absolutely love that. I love that it's not like a research task situation where it automatically gives you the Pokemon. This is going to give you access to the Pokemon in the wild. Here's the catch right here, and I think this is absolutely fun and brilliant. It makes it a little bit more challenging. You only get 30 minutes. And after that 30 minutes is up, well, the mystery box closes. But you don't have to worry because you can reopen that box by repeating the same process of transferring a Pokemon from your Go game to your Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee game, or if you send a Pokemon to a friend's Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee game. So you may be wondering, is there going to be one Melton? Is it going to be that hard to find where you only have a window and you got to go searching around? Our assumption is that no, there's going to be more than one Melton. So the next question is, why do we need to catch more than one Melton? Well, on Wednesday, Pokemon released 2 videos showcasing Melton. One of the videos kind of described how you're going to be able to obtain Melton, and then the other video was more of a live action situation, kind of giving a little bit, just a small piece of a backstory to the workings of Melton. Now in this live action video, which if you have not seen yet, I'm going to link you down in the video description down below where you can check out both of those videos. But in the live action video, we see multiple Meltons around the house causing mischief and absorbing metal materials. So this starts to give you the idea that there's more than one Melton out there, and don't forget, Melton is a mythical Pokemon. And at the very end of the live action video, we get the biggest tease of them all. We see what could possibly be another form of Melton, a bigger form. Think a little bit about the Zygarde core cells, how all the Zygarde cells came together and they made a bigger form of Zygarde. Think of that situation, but with Melton. So I think that's going to put us under the assumption that we're going to have to catch multiple Meltons, which is why we're only getting 30-minute windows to catch these Meltons. I'm going to assume that Melton's not going to be too hard to find in the Pokemon GO game, but we're going to have to collect a lot of them to get that form. So this is definitely shaping up to be something really, really huge in the Pokemon world, and a great connection between the Pokemon Go game and the Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu games. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, why is Melton being introduced in the Pokemon Go game? Shouldn't it be introduced in the main series core games? Let's not forget two things. Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu is considered a main core series game. And let's also not forget about how Munchlax and Manaphy were also introduced in the games. If you don't know about that situation, do a little Google research and you'll see what I'm talking about. And before we switch gears and jump into the next Pokemon news story, let me say thank you so much for all the birthday wishes. Today is officially my birthday, so thank you to everyone who has been sending out birthday wishes, not just today, but all week long. Thank you so much, and I wanted to do this new series on my birthday because this is kind of like the birthday present to myself. I've been wanting to do a Pokemon news show here on the channel for the longest time, and I'm officially doing it today on my birthday. So I'll be doing this new series this week in Pokemon every 1 to 2 weeks here on the channel. So we'll discuss all the latest and breaking news going on in the Pokemon world and give our thoughts and opinions along the way, ranging from the video game to the TCG to the toys to the anime and anything beyond. So let's switch gears a little bit from the video games to the brand new Pokemon Funko Pop. Pikachu was released earlier this year as a Target exclusive, and this next one that's about to be released is going to be a Target exclusive as well. And I actually have the Funko Pop Pikachu sitting back there on my shelf. I went and waited in line on release day to get my hands a hold of this Pikachu, and boy oh boy am I glad I did. And still to this day it is super hard to find, so if you do see one, make sure you get it and add it to your collection because you're probably going to regret it if you don't get it now. So there was a leaked image earlier this week that I'm not going to post here because from what I've heard, Funko does not appreciate when you post leaked images, so I'm going to respect them and not post it here. But there was a leaked image of the big 10-inch Funko Pop Pikachu. Now we already knew that there was a 10-inch Funko Pop Pikachu coming out later this year at Target, but I don't think we expected it this soon. Now the 10-inch Pikachu is not going to differ from the regular Pikachu. It's actually going to look exactly the same, but it just comes in a 10-inch scale, which is going to be, I don't know, 10 inches? I will put up on the screen the DPCI number in case you want to ask your Target when they're going to get them in stock or if they currently have them in stock, but there is no official release date as of yet. And yes, when we get an official release date, I will be one of those people waiting in line for that 10-inch Pikachu at Target. I have no shame in my game. I love Pokemon, I'll admit it, I'll wait in line. And some more real quick news regarding Pokemon Funko Pops. We did hear about a month ago some rumblings, some possible more Pokemon Funko Pops coming out, which would be Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Meowth, Mewtwo, and a possible Chase. Like I said, that was rumbling, so that doesn't mean it's absolutely 100% true, but we can wish, right? Now, if you're a huge fan of the Pokemon TCG like myself, we are getting the new Legends of Unova GX Premium Collection box coming out later this month, but you can get your hands a hold of it a little bit earlier. Speaking of Target, you can actually get a hold of this box and add it to your Pokemon TCG collection starting on October 12th only at Target. And if you aren't aware, today is October 11th, which makes tomorrow, Friday, officially October 12th. So you're going to want to make sure you head down to Target to grab this box. Now, inside of this box, you will get 6 booster packs of Dragon Majesty, the brand new Pokemon TCG set. And then the rest of the contents will be a pin, a coin, a jumbo card, and a Pokemon TCG online code card. Now, like I did say, this box will only be available at Target, but don't worry if you don't have a Target in your area. Starting on October 26th, this box will be available to all the other stores that carry Pokemon TCG products. So if you want to get your hands a hold of it a little bit earlier, I suggest making your way down to Target. And it would be nice if they released the 10-inch Funko Pop Pikachu the same date as this, then I could pick up both at the same time. And the last story of today's episode is regarding some Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon news. We have some code distributions about to take place starting on October 19th at Target. You will be able to get a code for Zekrom and Reshiram for your Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon game, or if you prefer to get it for your Sun and Moon game. This is continuing the Pokemon Legendary year of 2018. Don't forget, these codes are absolutely free, so you can walk into your local Target and grab a code card. And if you've never went to the store to obtain a code before, all you need to do is typically go back to the electronics section. They'll usually be sitting on the desk back there, or all you have to do is simply ask an employee. These codes codes are supposed to be free, so please make sure that you are getting them for free. And if you're in the PAL region and you want Zekrom and Reshiram, all you have to do is go to the mystery gift feature on your game. But that's not all, because also on October 19th, you're going to be very, very busy, because you can go get, for the very first time ever, the new mythical Pokemon Zeraora. Between October 19th and November 19th, you can head to GameStop to officially get your code card for Zeraora for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Now keep in mind that is not for Sun and Moon, it is just for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I do have a list of all the locations, so bear with me for a minute. North America is GameStop, the UK is Game, I've never heard of that store before, it's all in capital letters. Spain is also Game, Germany is GameStop, Italy is GameStop, Belgium is Dreamland and Game Mania, and the Netherlands is also Game Mania. Now there is a lot of information regarding Zeraora, and I'm going to read it so I don't get anything wrong. Now, it's going to know its signature move, Plasma Fist, which, if you don't know what Plasma Fist does, it's going to change all normal type attacks into electric type attacks for that turn. And then its other moves it will also know is Thunder Punch, Close Combat, and Thunder. When you get your Zeraora, it's going to be a level 50 with the ability Volt Absorb, and it will be holding the item Air Balloon. Now, this is the first time that we have seen Zeraora be released for the Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon game outside of Japan. It was originally distributed in Japan with the release of the new Pokemon movie. And of course, don't forget, you can also catch Zeraora in the new upcoming Pokemon TCG set, Lost Thunder, that gets released on November 2nd, as well as the new upcoming Pokemon movie, The Power of Us. And that, my friends, wraps up the news in today's episode of This Week in Pokemon. Make sure you keep the conversation going on down below in the comment section with your opinions and your thoughts on any of the news stories that we talked about in today's episode. I would love to discuss them further with you. I love every single one of you, and I will see all of you in tomorrow's video. And don't forget, I'm RealBreakingNate, and this week's Pokemon news has officially been broken to you.